Hello and welcome. This is a video on how to add widgets to your posts. Widgets are fun little sections of the website that you can add to add maybe different style content and really make your post kind of pop. So here we go. First things first, I'm going to navigate over to our website. And again, we are going to markhamlibrary.org/wpadmin. And that will take us to our login page. You enter your credentials that have been emailed to you. And here we are in the dashboard. Under the posts, what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit a post that I have created. So you can see all of the posts in the top menu here, but mine, the ones that I can edit and I have created, are here. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the post that I had created before. Okay, so now that I am here, there is an invisible grid that exists on this post. And every time that you work with WordPress, you have sort of this invisible grid. And if I were to select this, for example, this section right here, this is a widget. It's called the paragraph widget. And you'll see if I navigate over the little icon here, you'll see this blue box that extends all the way from end to end. In any website, you can add different sections and different parts. You can either add them underneath, so a separate box underneath this text, or you can add, to the right or to the left of it. Okay. So the first widget that I would like to add, and you can go up here to the block inserter, or the little widget inserter, or you can add it from down here. This is sort of the quick add button. This one is the full menu of it, so you can add stuff from here. The first thing that I will add is for example, a row layout. Now, the reason I add a row layout is because this will, instead of being from end to end, what will happen is you can cut it into different columns. So you'll create pretty much a little grid. So this row layout is sort of the base for everything that we add on top of it. Okay, so I'm going to add a row layout. And basically all I'm doing is I'm clicking on it. And then it asks me what kind of column setup I want. I just want a 50-50 split, right? So one column, two columns next to each other with a little gutter in the middle that are equal size. And you can see they're 50-50 split. And then it has two little plus buttons. Now we can add other widgets inside of this inside of these little containers. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an image. And again, I can go here or I can go up here at the top. Whenever you see a little plus sign, you can click on it and add it. So I'm going to add an image there. And over here, I'm going to add just some paragraph text just so that you can see it. Okay. Now, in the image text, we can either go to the media library, you can insert it from a URL, or you can upload it. I am going to add it from the media library. Okay. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to search in the media library for a picture that I'd like. Okay. So for example, this girl with the headphones, that seems kind of cool. And I'm going to select it. Okay, I added the paragraph block here, and basically I am going to type. Again, I am just typing random Swedish here. Okay, and there you go. Now we have our paragraph and our image next to each other. Now the text up here, the paragraph that I created on top, that paragraph there still stays where it is, and it doesn't have any columns, so it did not move. But underneath it, I have a if you look here, row layout, which if you hover over the icon, it'll tell you where that row layout is. And within that row layout, I have two columns and one widget in here with an image, right? So this image here, you'll see the blue outline for that one. And the paragraph here, that blue outline is in that square. Okay, and that's how you create a grid, and that's how you can add your posts. And you can add a lot of really cool content this way by just adding different layers of both columns and rows. Okay. The other thing that I want to point out, if you are wanting to, for example, edit this image, you have sort of quick attributes up here. You can add a link to this image. You can crop it. You can add a text over it. You can add different gradients and dual tones on top of it. You can replace it. All of the menu items on here pertain to this particular image. And same thing goes for the text. You have bold, italicized, and things like that. If you want any more attributes, things that you might want to change, usually they will show up under the block section here in this column on the side. So the same thing goes for the image. This is going to be, alternative image. If you want full size, things like that, you can mess around with those attributes there. Okay, so that is how to add a simple widget to your posts. And then at the end, you just hit update. And because I've already created this and published it, it will just update the post and make it public for everyone to see. Okay.